الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا صدق الله العظيم. First of all, we thank Allah for having given us this wonderful opportunity to gather here this afternoon to witness and be part of this Nikah and marriage of Brother Hammad and Sister Yuzna. We make dua, may Allah bless them. May Allah put khair and barakah in this Nikah. MashaAllah, today they're taking a very, very important step in their life. And as Muslims, we know that marriage is an important part of our deen. It's an important part of our faith. And it's so important that our beloved Prophet ﷺ would encourage the youngsters to get married. The Prophet of Allah ﷺ would say, Ya Masha al-Shabab, man istata'a minkum al-ba'ata falyatazawwaj. That, O youngsters, whoever has the ability to get married, physical ability, financial ability, get married. Don't delay this. It's not something that one should delay, no. Why? The Prophet ﷺ says, فَإِنَّهُ أَغَضُّ لِلْبَصَرِ وَأَحْسَنُ لِلْفَرْجِ. Because this nikah is what will help you to keep your eyes closed. It will keep you pure and protected. You see, we have to understand that the deen of Islam, the sharia of Islam, is a very pure, pristine sharia. In Islam, the relationship between man and a woman without nikah and marriage, haram. And as Muslims, we have to accept that. Because that's the hukum of Allah, that's the command of Allah. We accept that. We submit to Allah's command. But the relationship that is established after nikah and marriage, halal. And who makes it halal? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Through what? Through this institution of nikah. And that's why it's very, very important, to the point that our beloved Prophet ﷺ said that when a person gets married, when he or she gets married, they complete half of their deen, half of their Islam. You see, when we get married, we should have two intentions. Number one, our intention should be so that I could complete half of my deen, half of my Islam. That's intention number one. You see, this nikah, I say one thing that, on Yawm al-Qiyamah, our best witness on Yawm al-Qiyamah can be our spouse. Right? But at the same time, we need to understand that our worst witness on Yawm al-Qiyamah can also be our spouse. Everything depends on how we, fulfill the rights of one another, how we treat each other, right? So our best witness can be our spouse, our worst witness on Yawm al-Qiyamah can be our spouse. And I say to Brother Hammad and Yuzna that from today onwards, you're no longer single, but you're married. You're murakkab, you're coming together as one. And when we come together as one, we should grow in our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the whole point. You see, two companies, they come together, they merge. Why do they come together? Why do they merge? So that they can grow stronger in the financial world, right? So they can become financially stronger. So in the same way, we come together as one so that we can grow in our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So nikah is half of our deen. It's half of Islam. That's intention number one. Intention number two, I'm getting married so that I could fulfill the reason why Allah has created me on earth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us for a bigger purpose. We didn't just come to this world to go to a school, to go to a college, university, get a degree, get a job, make a career, that's it. We have a bigger goal. There's a bigger reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us. And Allah has created us for that. And the reason is we are khulafa. We are the khulafa of Allah. And this khilafah should continue. And marriage helps us to do that. It helps us to do that. You see, today, if all the men in the world, if they say that we don't need women, we're not in need of women anymore, right? What's going to happen? 50, 60 years down the road, the humanity will end, right? And in the same way, if all the women say we don't need men, right? We don't need men. So after 50, 60 years, the humanity will end, right? Now this should continue, the khilafah should continue, and marriage is what helps us to do that. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ said, تَزَوَّجُوا وَلُودًا وَلُودًا فَإِنِّي مُكَافِرٌ بِكُمُ الْأُمَمِ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. The Prophet ﷺ said, get married, and have children, And the more children you have on Yawm al-Qiyamah, more I will become proud of my ummah on Yawm al-Qiyamah in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? And that's why the Prophet ﷺ was very particular about nikah and marriage. He would say, "An-nikah min sunnati," that nikah and marriage is from my sunnah, it's from my practice, it's from my way of life. And he said, فَمَنْ رَغِبَ عَنْ سُنَّتِي فَلَيْسَ مِنِّي. That whoever turns away from this, whoever refuses to get married, that person is not from me. Right? So this institution of nikah and marriage, wallah, it's a beautiful institution. It is an institution that brings two individuals together. It brings two families together. And it is what creates a strong and firm society. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the ayah of Surah Al-Rum. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking about the purpose of nikah and marriage. Allah says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ومن آياته أن خلق لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا. There are out of many signs of Allah's existence. One of them is that He created for you mates from among yourselves. Why? Allah says, لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا, so that you may have sukuna. Sukuna means peace, it means tranquility. And that's the reason why we get married. We get married in order to enjoy peace, sukuna and tranquility. So Allah says, لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا. And then He says, وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. It is through this nikah, Allah brings you together with love, with rahmah. And look at Allah's rahmah, look at Allah's mercy. You know, we have two individuals having no relationship, no connection, but they're coming together as one. They're coming together as a family, as husband and wife. That's Allah's rahmah. And we have two families that are embracing each other. And again, that's Allah's rahmah, that's Allah's mercy. So marriage is an important part of our deen. It's an important part of our life. And at the same time, in Islam, though it's important, in Islam, it's very, very simple. As you can see, mashallah, we have the Muslims getting married. We also have the bride. Bride, she's required to have her wali. And this is a requirement. Right? Without having her wali, her nikah is not correct. Our beloved Prophet ﷺ says, أَيُّمَا امْرَأَةٍ نَكَحَتْ بغير إذن وليها فنكاحها باطل باطل باطل. That when a woman, when she marries without the permission of her wali, then her nikah is batil, batil, batil. Her nikah will not be counted. And many of the scholars, they say it's a requirement, otherwise her nikah is not valid. And some of the scholars, Imam Abu Hanifa says that it's valid if she has a valid reasons. Right? If she wants to get married for a very valid reason, and the wali does not approve of that, then to some extent she has the right to go ahead and get married without the approval of her wali. Right? But again, the majority of the scholars, they say that she's required to have her wali. So here we have the father, inshallah, the father will be representing his daughter. And because this is an important and sacred contract, in Islam and Sharia, it has to be witnessed by at least minimum of 2 witnesses. That's the minimum requirement. Allah says in the Quran, فَاسْتَشْهِدُوا شَهِيدَيْنِ مِنْ رِجَالِكُمْ, that have two from among you witnesses marriage. So for this nikah we have 2 official witnesses, and along with the all of us, alhamdulillah, we're here to witness this nikah and to make dua for them, inshallah. So this is what we call shuhud. The other important requirement is mahar. Now mahar is also a requirement, because without mahar, this nikah and marriage cannot be complete. And mahar is basically what they both agree to. Whatever is comfortable with, whatever she accepts, will be taken and noted down as a mahar. Either an upfront payment right away or deferred payment, or part of it upfront, part of it deferred, whatever it may be. But something has to be agreed upon and, if possible, documented at the time of nikah. That's what really matters. So if these two requirements are there, then within minutes, within seconds, inshallah, this nikah and marriage will be solemnized. It's just ijab and qabul. Like one of the party offers the hand in marriage and the other party does the acceptance. Ijab and qabul, and we're done. And within minutes, within seconds, the whole life changes. As soon as ijab and qabul is done, they'll come together as one. Right? They'll enter a new phase, new horizon. It will be a beginning of a new life. It will be a life full of responsibilities. And we have to understand that when we're single, we're not responsible. But then when we get married, now we have certain responsibilities towards each other. And as a man, as a husband, Islamically, he's responsible to take care of his family financially. Whereas as a wife, her role, her responsibility is to guard the honor, property, and respect of her husband. And for that, the taqwa of Allah, the consciousness of Allah is very, very important, extremely important. You see, we have to understand that Allah is our creator, Allah is our sustainer, Allah is our cherisher. Right? He is the one who makes this relationship halal. You see, the relationship without nikah and marriage, haram. The relationship after nikah and marriage, halal. Who makes it halal? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the consciousness of Allah has to be there in all aspects of our life, especially in our married life. And that's why the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in his khutbatul Jumu'ah, or khutbatul Eidain, or khutbatul Nikah, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam will always relate the ayah of taqwa. Because that is when we have to have the consciousness of Allah and the taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu taqullah wa qulu qawlan sadida. That all you who believe, always speak straight forward and be strict with Allah. We can't play games with Allah. Allah knows exactly what's in our hearts, what's in our mind. So we gotta be strict with Allah. Whatever you accept, it becomes a responsibility. Whatever you agree to, it becomes binding. Because you see, this nikah and marriage, it's a contract that both of you are getting into. And this contract comes with many, many responsibilities. And when we accept the contract, we accept all those responsibilities that comes with it. It's the entire package. And we know that there may be ups and downs in our marriage life because we're insan, we're human beings. But we need to tolerate each other. We need to have patience in our marriage life. When one does something wrong, the other one needs to tolerate, the other one needs to observe patience, the other one needs to forgive, forget, and move on. As long as we can. If we do that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the same ayah, يُصْلِحْ لَكُمْ أَعْمَالَكُمْ. Allah will repair for you your deeds. وَيَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ ذُنُوبَكُمْ. And Allah will forgive you of your sins. Allah ghafurur rahim. Allah is all forgiving, all merciful. So let's have the taqwa of Allah. Let's have the consciousness of Allah, and we make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our presence, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless both Hammad and Yuzna with khair, with goodness. May He give them all the success and happiness in the years to come. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم والحمد لله رب العالمين. Now inshallah we'll move forward and we're going to have ijab and qabul inshallah. I'm going to recite a few ayats from the Quran, and then inshallah I'm going to ask the father of the bride, and as a father, as a wali representing his daughter, he's going to offer his daughter's hand in marriage to the groom inshallah. That's called ijab. Because just a while ago, she appointed her father to be her wali, and this was done in the presence of two witnesses. So he take care of the ijab, and then I'm going to ask the groom to do the acceptance, inshallah. Okay? And once that is done, the nikah will be solemnized, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayhi بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله تبارك وتعالى عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وبارك وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا. أما بعد، قال الله تعالى: يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. وقال تعالى: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. صدق الله العظيم. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: النكاح من سنتي. وقال عليه السلام: فمن رغب عن سنتي فليس مني، أو كما قال النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. Okay, Brother Munawwar Ali Lubanwala. As a father, you're representing your daughter, Yuzna. Right? Yuzna Lubanwala. I ask you in the presence of two witnesses, Brother Iqbal Merchant and Brother Sayyid Humayun. I ask you in their presence and in our presence, all of us are the witness. But the greatest witness is Allah. Wallahu ala ma naqulu wakil. Allah is witness to this. I ask you as a father, do you give your daughter, Yuzna Lubanwala, her hand in marriage to Hammad Batti?
Yes, I do.
And inshallah for this nikah, the mahar which your daughter will accept will be an agreed upon. Do you accept that?
Yes, I do.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. So that's ijab. I'm going to ask you to do the acceptance, inshallah, okay? Now, as soon as you say yes, that's it. Okay? You okay? All right. So, think twice. Okay. All right, so, Hammad Batti, here we have the father of the bride, Uncle Munawwar Ali Lubanwala, as a father, representing his daughter, Yuzna. He's given his daughter, Yuzna Lubanwala, her hand marriage to you in the presence of Brother Iqbal Merchant and Brother Sayyid Humayun, and in our presence, all of us are the witness. But again, the greatest witness is Allah. Wallahu ala ma naqulu wakil. Allah is witness to this. I ask you at your own free will, do you accept Yuzna Lubanwala in your nikah, in your marriage, and as your wife?
Yes, I do.
MashaAllah. And for this nikah, the mahar, which you take upon yourself, is an agreed upon mahar. You accept that?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Can you repeat after me? Say, Nakahtuha, Nakahtuha, wa qabiltuha, ala kitabillah, wa ala sunnati, Rasulillah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Nakahtuha, وقبلتها على كتاب الله وعلى سنة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Say I, your name,
Hammad Batti,
accept your name
Yuzna Lubanwala,
in my nikah,
in my nikah,
in my marriage, in accordance with the book of Allah,
the book of Allah,
the Quran, and the Sunnah of His Prophet, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alhamdulillah, mashallah, mashallah. We just witnessed the exchange of ijab and qabul. All of us are the witness, so we can go ahead and we can declare both of them as a miracle. Also, congratulations, mashallah. And we conclude with the dua. The dua that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made for the newlywed couple. He would say, Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khayr. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma وَجَمَعَ بَيْنَكُمَا فِي خَيْرٍ. What it means is that Allah bless them, and Allah put khayr and barakah, and Allah bring them together with khayr and goodness, and may Allah give them all the success and happiness in the years to come. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم بارك لهما وجمع بينهما في خير. اللهم بارك لهما وجمع بينهما في خير. اللهم بارك لهما وجمع بينهما في خير. اللهم ألف بينهما كما ألفت بين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعائشة رضي الله عنها. اللهم ألف بينهما كما ألفت بين من عبادك الصالحين. اللهم ألق بينهما محبة تامة وألق بينهما ألفة كاملة. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلق محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
बंधन के मुटियारा आइया बटोला बनके कन्ना दे विच पिपल पतियां बाही चूड़ा खनके। बंधन के मुटियारा आइया बटोला बनके कन्ना दे विच पिपल पतियां बाही चूड़ा खनके। मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना। मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना। माई
जावी छोड़ के ना तेरे नाल रहना वे। तू श्रृंगार मेरा तू है माई गहना वे। जावी छोड़ के ना तेरे नाल रहना वे। तू श्रृंगार मेरा तू है माई गहना वे। हाय दूरी है वैरी जिन्ना तू मेरा ओनी मैं तेरी।
मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना। मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना।
तेरा रास्ता वे नंगे पैरी तुरना वे। तू है नाल मेरे ता मैं क्यों है डरना वे। तेरा रास्ता वे नंगे पैरी तुरना वे। तू है नाल मेरे ता मैं क्यों है डरना वे। हाय दोनों ने रोना दोनों ने हंसना सबनू वे दसना।
मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना। मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना। वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना। वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना।
पिपल पतिया बाई चूड़ा खनके। बंधन के मुटियारा आया पटोला बनके कन्ना दे विच पिपल पतिया बाई चूड़ा खनके। Na na, and giving up without a fight, no walking away. Na na, you and I are in this for life.
मैं थोड़ी तेजा वो थोड़ा पौला लाइफ कट्ठियां बतौनी साडा गोला। हुंदे लेखां च नी वाइस मुंडे सब दे। I'm glad कि जट मेरा कोला। मैं थोड़ी तेजा ते ओह बोला लाइफ कट्ठियां बतौनी साडा गोला। हुंदे लेखां च नी वाइस मुंडे सब दे। I'm glad कि जट मेरा कोला। मैं चुप करा ना ते ओह नी बोलदा। कदे कदे मेरी गल भी नहीं खोलदा। 100 करदी तां इक मसा चकदा। कट दिंदा है जवाब मेरी कॉल दा। मैं थोड़ी स्वीट आ ते ओह रूड़ा। गल ਗੱਲ ਕਰੇ ਜਾਂ ਨਾ ਕਰੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਮੂਡ ਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਠੀਕ ਕਰ ਲੂੰ ਜੱਟੀ ਹੌਸਲੇ ਚ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਘੋੜਾ
There's nothing to do about it, I can't stop it. You got me out of my mind, all out of pocket. Oh, you the king, I'm the one. But the things that you done, better make it up to me because I'm mad. Still I love you till my last day. So baby, please don't make me wait in vain. Found my strength now, but you my weakness. Still I'm glad that you came my way.
ਨੇੜੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਘੱਟ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਤਾਈਓ ਕਦਰ ਕਰਾਂ ਕਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਆਵੇਂਗਾ ਸਮਝ ਜਾਵੇਂਗਾ ਗਲ ਲਾਵੇਂਗਾ ਤਾਈਓ ਸਬਰ ਕਰਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਰਗੀ ਤੂੰ ਆਖਦਾ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਬਥੇਰੀ ਫਿਰਦੀ ਓ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਈਏ ਪਰ ਤੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਈਓ ਤੇਰੇ ਮਗਰ ਫਿਰਾਂ ਵੇ ਤਾਈਓ ਤੇਰੇ ਮਗਰ ਫਿਰਾਂ
Yeah, I'm thugging, I body everything you're not with. You want it, you got it, anything for you, babe. I'm the rose, you the gun, get the ring, I'm the one. Ain't no one better for you, you know I'm bad. They say we're crazy, we'll never make it, but they don't know us. There's no you if there's no me, ain't no faking this. We got that energy, I want you close to me, yeah.
मैं थोड़ी होटा थोड़ा कूला लड़ पैनी दिमाग मेरा फूला नी ओ करदा बिलीव रिस्पेक्ट च मुंडा सोचनी तो जमा ओल्ड स्कूल मैं थोड़ी सॉफ्टा ओ थोड़ा हाड़ा रहिंदा खिजदा ही करदा ना लाड़ा दिंदा देखने किसे नू मेरे वल ना इंज करे जो बहेव मेरा गाड़ा मैं थोड़ी आमा मशहूरा पर भोरा भी ना करदा गरूरा ਚੱਕਾ ਹੋਰ ਨਾ ਗਰੰਟੀ ਗੁੱਸੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਦੀ ਬਸ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਨਸ਼ਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਸ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਨਸ਼ਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਰ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਨਸ਼ਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਰ
No walking away, no, no. And giving up without a fight. No walking away, no, no.
डोरियों से मैनू तू बांध ले पक्की यारियों 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 में होंदे ना फासले ए नाराजगी कागजी सारी तेरी मेरे सोहणिया सुन ले मेरी दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बैठ के अख नाले अख नू मिला के दिल दियां गल्लां है करांगे रोज रोज बैठ के सच्चियां मुहब्बतां निभा के सताए मैनू क्यों दिखाए मैनू क्यों एवें झूठी मूठी रुस के रुसा के दिल दियां गल्लां है करांगे नाल नाल बैठ के अख नाल अख नू मिला के लखा तो छुपा के रखा अखा ते सजा के तू है मेरी वफा रख अपना बना के मैं तेरे लिया यारा ना पावी कदे दूरियां तेनू लखा तो छुपा के रखा अखा ते सजा के तू है मेरी वफा रख अपना बना के मैं तेरे लिया यारा ना पावी कदे दूरियां मैं जीना हाँ तेरा मैं जीना हाँ तेरा तू सीना है मेरा, दस लेना की नखरा दिखा के दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बह के, अख नाल अख नूं मिला के दिल दियां गल्लां। रातां कालियां 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 ने मेरे दिल सांवले, मेरे हानियां 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 जे लगे तू ना गले। मेरा आसमां मौसमां दी ना सुने, कोई ख्वाब ना पूरा बने, दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बह के, अख नाल अख नूं मिला के दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे रोज रोज बह के, सच्चियां मुहब्बतां निभा के। पता है मैनू क्यों छुपा के देखे तू, मेरे नाम से नाम मिला के दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बह के, अख नाल अख